everyone, and welcome back to this amazing tutorial. Today we'll be learning how to create amazing text effects. These are examples of text effects that we have and many more. So without wasting time, let's dive into the tutorials. Begin with clicking on our Google Chrome, and I can see it there. Let me back it so that we can get it from the beginning. So here you are going to be typing PSD text effects free downloads. So let me click this, the free download. Here, can you see this first option, which is a free pick? You can click on it. Yeah, so these are the text effects that we have. You can see gothic. So what we want to do here is that we want to download this and change it to our own preferred texts. So now, before you can do this, there is one thing you need to do first. You need to go to your Canva and create the text that you want to change to any of this form. You can see them. You are going to go to Canva. You can see some of it here that has crown with yellow color. These are on pro version. They are pro versions. But this that does not have any crown now, you can download it for free. And download this for free, and so on. But mind you, once your text is downloaded in this PSD form, there is no way you can view it on your phone. You can only edit it on website, which is Photopea, and we are going to be doing that in this same video. So we might choose some that you need to download, but for this thing to work, you need to have a phone with a very good RAM. Let's continue. Let's download one or two here. So let's download this. We'll be clicking on this first one here. It has opened, so you'll be clicking on download here. Can you see download? Click on download here. So it's downloading. Let's check for details. See the details. It is 7.3. I think that is okay. Once the options is getting beyond 50, 60, 70 megabyte, it will be very hard for you to edit. So you can opt for the ones that are having lesser megabytes, so that you'll be able to work on it and edit it. Now, this is another one. I think this is also on free mode. Let's download. Click on download here. Yeah, let's see the megabyte. Good. This one is 3.79. That's perfect. So let's see if we can see more. Let me back. Yeah. Let me see. Let's click this. Okay, downloading. Let's see the megabyte also. Oh, I think it's having a lot of megabytes. Let's check for details. Downloads. Details is 105 megabytes. That will be very hard to edit. So let's check for another one. I think that one is having a high megabyte. Let's check for King. Let's click download. Let's check details. 37 megabytes. You can see it here. This one is still okay. So make sure you are not downloading something that has a very high megabyte, so that you'll be able to edit it very fast. Some might not even open at all. So I think 7 megabyte, 3 megabyte, and 35 is okay. The next thing you are going to be doing is to go to your gallery and organize it. You should have opened a file. So I'm using, and see here, new file. So you can click on folder. Then you can write PSD texts new. So let's put it like this and click. Great. So let's check. Yeah, PSD text new. So you go back to downloads. This downloads, this is where the ones we've downloaded, this is where we made them. Oh, sorry, downloads. So you see the ones we've downloaded here. These 3. Yeah, I think that's all. So those are the 3. So let's move. You click on move and we come here to PSD new that we just open, then you paste and you see. So this one will make it very easy for us to edit our text into our own preferable text formats. So the next thing you are going to be doing now is to be heading to Canva. We're heading to Canva. Click on Canva. Yeah. So this Canva now, you click on create new design. You click on custom size. A custom size now. So in our size now, we'll be using YouTube thumbnail. I think that's the best to create a text that we'll be using for the edit. So you're going to be typing 1280 by 720. Yeah. So you click on create new design. So these are options that you get from YouTube, but we are not using this, so you wipe it down. You can click on this background and change it to black. Then you click on text, click on add the heading. Please just follow the step-by-step process so you'll be able to edit yours. So we're going to be dragging this out now. I'll be typing our desired text there. So let me click on this and type Wellspring. Good. Let's change the font to whatever font we so desire. I'll be using a Kaibo Black. Great. So the next thing is to be downloading it. You click here to download. You click on download. You increase it to the highest form, so for the file quality to be better. Then here also you'll be clicking on transparent background. We don't need the background, please. It's very important to click this transparent background. So you click on transparent background, then you click on download. Great. Now we have both our PSD text effect and the transparent text that we want to use Wellspring. We have it now. So the next thing for us to do now is to move now to Photo-P to edit the PSD text effect into Wellspring. Now let's move forward. I'll be heading back to Photo-P. Just type for Photo-P, photop.com. You can see it here, photop.com. Click on it. So this is it, this first option. Click on it. Now this is the home page of Photo-P. Can you see? Now I want you to pay very close attention now as we are moving forward. Now you'll be clicking on computer here, open from computer, you be clicking on media picker. Great. Now I'll be heading to where we saved our PSD files. So I'll be going to file, manager, and I'm clicking on main storage, finding PSD new. This is, you can see 3. That's where we downloaded our PSD effects. So here is the 3. You can pick any one you like. So I'll be picking on this first one, Gothic. Then you click on select. You can see it's writing loading now. It's loading, so you wait till it loads. Great. Can you see that it has loaded now? Now you can see we are having 2 options here. We have an option here. This one is claiming that this is PSD, and this one at the top is claiming that this JPG, that's JPEG. So this first one is in image form, while this second one is in PSD form. Since only PSD works in this photo P, we will be removing this JPG, which is image form, and we leave this PSD here. So what we are going to do is that we'll be cancelling this JPG. You just click on this X here to cancel. So clicking on the X here now, as you can see, we are only having PSD remaining. Can you see? So that is the first step. Now the next step for us to do now is to click on this layer here, these 3 layers, and you see 3 layers. You click on it. Once you click on it, you'll be seeing these options here: text, edition, place your design, FX background. This is what we will be working on. This place your design here. Now at this place your design here, you will see 2 boxes here. That box, tiny box at the middle, you are going to be tapping on it twice, 2 times. So let's look at it. Let me repeat again. This box here, these tiny 2 boxes, you will be tapping on it twice. Let's tap on it. Good. So once it changes to something like this, that means you've already gotten it. So you make sure you tap on those, the other square at the center. You make sure you tap on it twice. Once you tap on it twice, it will change to something like this. Then the next thing for you to do is that the eye you see here, you are going to turn it blind. That means you tap on it once. So that means we want to remove the Gothic and place our own on it. So you'll be tapping on this eye now. Can you see? So the eye has been removed now. You come back here at these 3 layers and you tap on it again. Can you see now? With what we have here now, nothing is on this page anymore. So we now go back to our file now and bring the text we just designed on Canva here, on this canvas here. So how do we do that? You are going to be clicking on file here, but make sure you are not clicking on this box. When you click on this home sign, it is going to remove you from the page entirely. So you make sure you are clicking on it carefully. You click on this file here. So let me click on file, and you see the options here. Click on open and place. Open and place. And then you click on media picker to select your design from Canva. So we'll be moving to Canva now. Let me use file manager. I'll be using Canva here. So we have our latest design here. This is our latest design. So it's not showing up, but it's there. Can you see? So I've selected it now. I'm going to click on this select. So as it's writing loading, can you see? It's already here. So the next thing for you to do is just to adjust it in the middle. If it is very small, you can use these boxes at these edges to drive it out or in. But if it is already in the middle, you leave it like that. So this one is the middle now. So I will just leave it at the middle. Good. So the next thing for you to do is to click on the file once more. Click on the file again. Then you click on save as smart object. You can see save smart object. You click on it once and wait for it to load. And you see it has said smart object updated. So the next thing for you to do now is to click on this. That is the first one. That is the name of this design that you just brought. That is the name of the PSD text effect that you downloaded from FreePic. So this is the name here. The name of the file itself that you used. You know, one is for JPG. This other one is for PSD. So this is the name of the PSD file. So you click on it once. You wait. Can you see? Successfully now, this has been changed into PSD effect. So can you see? Amazing. So the next thing for us to do is to download. To download, you click on file again. You can see if you want to save it as PSD, but don't forget, once you save as PSD, you will not be able to open it unless you are using Photopea or you are using Photoshop on a system. Then if you have a PSD effect that is above 50 megabyte, 100 megabyte, 150 megabyte, I think it's only system that you can use. I mean, it's only laptop that you can use to edit such. You can just follow this process also through the laptop. But just to reduce stress, if you are using your smartphone, you will need try to download files that is below 50 megabyte so that the design would be able to work on your Photopea. So now you can save as PSD. Let me click on save as PSD. Can you see? It's downloading. So it has been downloaded. If you open it now, you see that you won't be able to view it because it is in a PSD format. But if you want to download, you'll be needing a JPG or PNG. So you click on file, you click on export as. Can you see? Because you want to download it in PNG format, you click on export as. Now you can see the options here. Any option that you like. You have PNG, JPG, web, PDF, SVG, etc. So I'll be clicking on PNG up here. Yeah, so this is it. So you can see it here. Make sure that this quality is on 100. Can you see? You drag it to 100, it's already on 100. And you click on save. You can see downloading. It has been downloaded. Yeah, so that's it. Now, assuming you want to change this wellspring now into another form, you just repeat the process again. You click on these layers here. Click on the layers. Click on the box inside this, the second square at the middle. You tap on it twice. Then you come here and close the eyes. Then you tap on this again. Can you see? So if you have another text from Canva, you can bring it in. Let me see. Let's say this is wellspring. Let me copy this. Let me just copy, bring it here, then let me paste. So you click on these three dots to paste. Click on these three dots, then you click on paste. Can you see? Now let me change it to digitals. Digitals. Great. So you'll be clicking on this to download. Yeah. So we are having two pages here. You click on it. Then you are going to be clicking on the current page. Then click on done. Don't forget that we must leave this as transparent. You take the transparent, you don't need the background. You drag it up and click download. Now let's move back to Photopea now. And let's click on file. Let's click on open and place. Let's select the media. So this is the digitals here. Without wasting time, let's just click on digitals. And you can see I say select. At the top here, I say select. So we select. Great, loading. Good. Can you see? So this you can increase, place in the middle, you can increase. Good. So here is it now. The next thing we are going to be doing is you would be clicking on file again. You want to save it as smart object. You have clicked it, you wait. Can you see smart object updated? Then you click on this. That's the first one. The first one you are seeing beside these options is what you will click to change it. Can you see that been changed? Amazing. So the next thing is for you to go ahead, download. So if you want to remove the background from here and you don't want to go through the stress of removing background via other apps, you can just click on these three dots and you can see background here. You tap the background here, then you close the eye. Can you see? Close the eye, then you tap on the three layers again. Can you see? The background has been removed. So you can come here, either you save as PSD file or you save as PNG. So I'm not saving as PSD now. I want to save it as PNG. So I'll be clicking on export as. Then I click on PNG. So these are the options here. Well, that's good. This on 100. Click on save. So let me click on download again because we download one as Wellspring. So that is the method of changing your PSD text effect into your desired text. So if you want to continue without leaving this Photopea, and just click on this X here to cancel this. Okay, click on this second X to cancel. As you open from computer, click on open from computer, you click on your media picker, you go to file manager, in storage, you find PSD text new. We've used this first one, Gothic. I think the second one is hyper. So you click on hyper, you select, it's loading. So here is it. You can see the first one is JPG, the other one is PSD. The JPG is the image and the PSD is the file that we need here, because only PSD works here in Photopea, or you use Photoshop directly. So you'll be removing this JPG. Then for the PNG now, you can see only the PSD now is remaining. You start by clicking on the three layers. So you can see here, place your design here. You tap this square, the middle of the square here, the square at the middle, you tap it twice. 1, 2. Can you see? So the next thing for you is to close these eyes. You tap on the eyes. Then you come back to this layer. Come back to this layer and tap again. So you go ahead to bring your own design text on this canvas. So you click on File, you click on Open and Place, click on Media Picker. Let's use digitals. That's digitals that is having a transparent background that we brought from Canva. So here is it. So here now we're clicking on File again. We click on Save Smart Object. Good. So I told you are going to click on the, after saving it as smart object, you click this first option here that is beside these icons or the tools here. You click the first option here. This first option is what you will click on. Then you will wait. It might not show that you have clicked on it. Just click on it once and wait. Can you see? It has been changed into the text format. So you can either save this, click on the file, and either save it as PSD here, or you click export as to save it as PNG. Can you see? So once you get it downloaded in your phone, you can either remove the background with your Canva, or you can also remove the background directly from here. If you want to remove the background from here, you click these 3 layers. You will see background here. You tap on it. Then you close these eyes. These eyes here. You tap on the eyes to remove the eyes. So you click on these 3 icons once more. And you see the background has been removed. Then you can go ahead to save as either PSD or as PNG. So I'll be saving it as PNG. I click on PNG. I wait. These are the options. It's on 100%. Then I'm going to click on save. See, downloading, saved. So now I think that will be all. Let's check our options here. Let's check our options here. Our downloads. Can you see? These are the ones that we have changed ourselves, but this is the PSD format that we saved. Can you see? These ones are the PNG that we saved. You can see we can view it, but this is the PSD format. We can't view it unless we have a Photoshop or we bring it to Photopea. So let me click on it. Let me click on gallery. Can you see? You can't view it because it is a PSD file. So that will be all on training on how to get PSD files from online, as you can see, and then how to create our own text and change our text effect to either PSD on Photopea or PNG. So I hope this training has been impactful. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and let us know if you have any other tutorial that you want us to bring here. See you in the next video, everyone, and good luck with your designs.